Okay, so after the gameplay that I recorded earlier, and that will soon be on my channel in a couple hours after recording this video, I will be editing this one out to so obviously be uploaded afterwards. But this video in particular is only going to be purely focused on the JUNKRAT main specifically, or the one trick I would say, if I was to. But I'm going to focus purely on like how he played and just see what he was doing and how he died this many times but also just didn't perform that great and just played absolutely bad. That's all I can really say about it. So let's skip ahead a bit. So it's going to be purely from his perspective. So let's see how this plays out.
Enemy's got the robot. Don't let him get away.
That was just bad positioning in a way. And then I died to the Reinhardt charge as he went past. I mean, he went off the high ground off the start first of all. I mean, I would have done that myself because I'm not really that good of a JUNKRAT either. Considering I have hours on him. Ryan was just moving in the back like crazy. He's jumped down. What? What did I just witness? My man basically ran. He ran into their team. He didn't get much from that. Just ran in off from the spawn cooldown and just died straight away. That's just feeding. I mean, we were all kind of feeding slightly, but... I mean, he almost got the mine onto those guys there, so I mean, I'll give props to that. It was a good idea, which almost worked out in the end. Okay, good call, good call. Probably need to take out the turret at the back. Okay. I mean, he got the pick, but it wasn't really a needed riptire. If it was, in your opinion, go ahead, but... I mean, you killed the DPS, so that's something, but plus we also... Okay, so Mercy goes for the res, which she dies to immediately. Got Cassidy with him in that room. I've noticed he's aiming pretty high when like about mid-range from those guys. That's just gonna lob straight over them. Aim it about near like their body length, and obviously like aim it to the left or the right of someone where you think they're gonna go. That's probably my opinion. I mean,
Barricade is on the move. Let's go.
I don't really know what to say on that.
I still
Other
think
than
we
that
can
was
win.
just shocking to watch.
Let us
Bye, my
escort
little
you
friend.
along your path. I am effervescent.
There was a point before I said that he was going about 1 and 6 or something, and I'm pretty sure that Riptire was the only pick he got at that moment. So that is just not good. So the entirety of this is just going to be him not playing well. Should probably be applying more pressure to the shield, but again there is a turret back there.
We will unify our
Now I can obviously understand it's hard to hit all the shots as junk, but this aim is just not great. I mean, I don't know if he could have actually understood that the Hanzo was going to see him and try and go for him. I mean, it was a neat little position you were in here, but they knew you were there. So Hanzo took that chance and killed you.
I ain't quitting. From Bomb.
Okay, so he jumps down again.
Enemy turret destroyed.
This is actually pissing me off. What is this guy doing?
Is it snowing? I really love it when it snows.
The thing is, he also tells our ball to switch earlier into this game, which I can understand why, because ball obviously wasn't really a good pick against this. But don't you look at yourself and realize maybe I should switch? Now I switched to Zen when I was first Kiriko. Maybe Zen's not a good pick, but you know, you gotta try something that works. We have our Cassidy. And I think Bap at one point then switches to Moira or something. I can't remember. But of course, Junk, being the one trick he is, this guy, he's not going to switch.
Bye. I've got us outnumbered.
Okay, so Bull dies again. We should probably regroup. We're outnumbered here. He just... it's just throwing. Like, you're just gonna like stand out and just peek and let Hanzo just shoot you? This is just extremely poor. He keeps getting people with the traps, but those traps are gonna mean nothing when our team's dead.
Piece of junk.
Okay, I will say the play on the Rhine was good there, but I will say a few things. One, that riptire, you should have gone for the people on the right, as Zen was already transcending to the left and keeping Ryan alive. Junk's riptire can instantly damage through all of Zen's healing in Transcendence. You should have gone for the people on the right, which was the... I think it was the... it was the Baptiste, but also the Torbjorn. You should have done it to them. But in the end, Zen just shits on us after using Transcendence. Okay, so this is where we cleaned up afterwards.
Situation calls for more bombs.
At this point, I did say to him that I need to see like more picks from him. But then he's saying about like, don't focus on my picks, focus on my damage. When the damage isn't even high enough. Like with JUNKRAT, you would expect high damage, right? No, he just didn't have high damage. He had about like, I think, 7k or something after this game. What's he aiming at there? There's no one there. The wall is not your enemy, man. It's your ally. You can use it to shoot your bombs off walls. So at this point we do have a Reinhardt. Did his mine not detonate? Did he not shoot his mine at the right time on that BAP? Could have killed him earlier. Okay, a nice little getaway there, I'll give that. And at this point, the Zen is just fucking us. He had 15 deaths by the end of this game, so this is all 15 deaths here. Okay, so yeah, I go Mercy to try and help our Cassidy. This is just... oh my god, man. I had to force the res that early. I was honestly hoping Cassidy would stay up there, but again, they did have a Immort placed down, so... Why was he stood still? What's he doing? Okay. I mean, the pick on the Baptiste is good if you weren't going in like a complete maniac. I mean, he got the pick on the soldier with the riptire, he got the pick on the BAP, but in the times where you had high ground, he just went off it. Like, high ground's important. He could have stayed, like, near where that point was there, near middle. Stay on the high ground, bounce the shots off the wall. His gameplay is just weird to me. The Hans is weak on the left. which Cassidy gets, props to him.
In the Barabago. The pleasure is mine. On my way.
At this point, I'm just lost for words.
60 seconds.
Also, let me know in the comments below. Do most one-tricks play like this? Please just tell me. Because I'm genuinely curious what goes on in their mind. To think that if they're not the problem,
This situation calls for more
then gameplay watching them is proof that they are just wrong. I mean, the Junkrat never said anything about, like, him being the best or anything like that. All he said about was, like, bulking his switch, and he said, like, don't focus on my picks, focus on my damage. The damage wasn't high enough. It was very, very low. And to think they have a Reinhardt, you would think Junkrat would at least be applying pressure to it by shooting at it. No, he decides to go on mad flanks and just go crazy. But also he commented earlier about, like, he gets shot on, or he's just not got any, like, mines or traps or anything. Because you're using your cooldowns. You're using your cooldowns so quickly that you wonder why you die. What's he looking at? What is he doing?
Thirty seconds remaining.
It's like he doesn't have a clue.
shake, mate. Hi, my little friend.
How did he get to Diamond on DPS with this? Can someone please explain how? Because in the previous video we go at least check his stats. There was no way in hell you're telling me this guy got to Diamond playing like this. He's jumped off the high ground again, thrown the trap down. Like, what? What?
Overtime.
Things like this are why I just despise people playing Junkrat. On my team specifically. I mean, that's nothing to say about, you know, when I have, like, a lot of hours on Junk. And to be honest, I would do this too if I didn't learn this game. Now, I'm not, like, trying to feel like this, but this is just painful. Absolutely painful. Okay, so at this point it's overtime, so it doesn't really matter.
Can't keep a bad lad down.
So yeah, their team's just getting the picks. Yeah, and this is pretty much it now. All we can do is, yeah, that's it.
Moira by your side.
Oh, we switched to more at the last second, didn't realise. Okay. I want to take back, you know, people wanting our ball to switch from earlier. Get our junk a reality check and make them understand. Playing like this doesn't keep you in Diamond. Yes, you hit Diamond, But when you play like this, I'm wondering how? How did you make it there? Because if this is what you have to show, then this is just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. It's shocking how you can do that and consider yourself a Junkrat main. It makes generally no sense. I haven't actually checked his other seasons yet, so let's have a look. Okay, so he finished Gold 1 as his highest last season and made a jump to Platinum 2, although hitting Diamond obviously that season. Check his thing of this. The 46% win rate. It's about mid. Yeah, I don't know. But alright, I just want to say this. Junkrat main, if you are watching this, please have a look at yourself and think what you are doing wrong. I know you didn't exactly necessarily like blame anyone, but if you want to tell our ball to switch, could you at least, you know, be good at the character you play? Like, please. I beg for all my heart, just please. Because what we just watched is proof that there is still learning for you to do, as well as me, because I'm a Junkrat as well. Because you need to learn from what you've just been doing and think, what can I take from that and do better into my next games? Granted, we only have a couple more days of this season left, so you can do whatever you want. But I'm hoping next season you improve from this, because this is just shocking. Absolutely shocking. And to show you have 108 hours on Junk, and all you can do is show that in your gameplay, that is absolutely insane. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that suffering I had to endure watching that entire gameplay from him. If you did, please do leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It helps out massively and it'll be greatly appreciated. And if you want to stay up to date on the channel with anything I upload, feel free to hit the notification button to stay up to date with anything I put up. Anyways, this has been Kaiga Mash, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace.